Yo, what's up my wolf pack? Oh, for the pack right here. And today, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Vic Mignogna. And like I said, I'm sorry if I pronounce his name, if I pronounce his last name wrong, because I cannot say Vic's last name for the life of me. So, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but I'm going to be talking about Vic Mignogna again. Specifically, some tweets regarding him, right? These tweets were, they were retweeted by Chris Ranger, who's like the voice of Hercule or whatever. And these tweets were from this Michelle chick, right? And basically, she was all like, "I can't believe people would assume the allegations against Vic are false because he seems like such a nice guy, right?" And she told this whole story of how she knew Vic before she was famous and how he was an assistant teacher or a director or whatever at a school or a church or something, and how they were doing this music projects or something. Her and a bunch of other kids, because she was like a high school student or whatever. And she talked about how she had a little schoolgirl crush on Vic and all this. And eventually, school or whatever got out, and it was the summer, and she saw Vic. She came across Vic, and they hung out. She went to his house, and he taught her piano or whatever. And then he started pressing up against her body, and he stuck his tongue in her ear. And she was all like, and she was talking about how she was nervous to go to his house, but she went anyway. And then when Vic started sticking his tongue in her ear, she was like, "Oh, I gotta go, I gotta go." And he was like, "No, you need to stay." And she was all like, "No, I need to go." And then she left, and he was all like, "Fine, get out," or whatever. And then she was all like, at first, he had these nice caring eyes, but then he had these mean, aggressive eyes, or whatever. It was just this whole weird story, like just trying to recall everything she said. It's like hurting my brain, bruh, because it just seemed like something off a bad Lifetime movie. I just like, bro, let me say, I don't know a lot about Vic. I don't know what this man did before he was a voice actor. I have no idea if he was an assistant teacher, music director, whatever it is, whatever she said he was. Um, look, I don't know what he was, but I can't say I really care about this story either because it seems so fake to me, bruh. Let me say, I cannot state this enough, right? I even said it on Twitter. My heart goes out to anyone who is a victim of sexual assault, rape. If these allegations against Vic turn out to be true, then he deserves to be locked up. He deserves to go to jail for a long time, right? No questions asked. If these allegations are true, then yeah, he deserves to be locked up. But once again, there is no substantial proof of these allegations being true. In fact, there's been a bunch of stuff proving these allegations to be nothing but false. A bunch of YouTubers cover this, like Hero Hey and Yellow Flash, proving all of this nonsense to be false, right? And what's not helping the situation is that there's no story about these allegations. Like, there's no real story. There's no news report, no police report or anything like that. It's just noise online, and that's not helping. That's not helping that's not helping the legitimacy of these claims at all. Because it's just pointless noise online. But let me say, man, if some legit proof come out of these allegations being true, then I will apologize. You know, I will apologize. I apologize to Monica for backing up Vic and not believing her story of being sexually assaulted by Vic, and then her choosing to believe him because she wanted to still be his friend, or whatever it is she said, right? I apologize for not backing her up because I do understand sexual assault, rape is this big ordeal, this whole traumatizing event that you naturally wouldn't want to speak about. I I would apologize for not being sympathetic to your feelings or to anyone's feelings about you coming out and speaking about this traumatic experience. I will apologize for not being sympathetic to your feelings and supporting you and coming out for sharing this. All right. But that's only if these allegations turn out to be true. I will only apologize and keep said apology if these allegations turn out to be true. That's only if Vic turns out to be guilty. But so far, there's not been a single thing shown that makes me want to side against Vic. Instead, I'm still standing with him. You know why? Because there still has not been no legitimate proof. The only thing that's been going down on Twitter, besides all these ridiculous stories, is his so-called friends, is Vic's so-called friends, his fellow voice actors, attacking him, talking about how they want his head and balls, talking about how they knew he was a bad guy and how they never liked him to begin with, even though they would talk him up and be taking all these pictures with him and tweeting at him all the time. But now all of a sudden y'all got beef. But now all of a sudden these voice actors got beef with Vic. Now all of a sudden they don't like him. They don't trust him. And then you got Chris Sabat over here, you know, the voice of Vegeta, talking big game, right? Talking about if Vic got himself in hot water, he don't got no one to blame but himself. You got all these voice actors talking big game, right? Running their mouth against him. But yet, y'all never said anything if these allegations are true of Vic being this sexual harasser. Of him messing with Monica. None of y'all never said anything. And if these allegations are true against Vic, y'all are just as at fault for not saying anything. Because if Vic is a sexual predator, y'all ain't saying nothing about it. And y'all just as guilty. So get up all my face with all that noise. Talking big game on Twitter. Get up out my face, man. And Chris Sabat, you need to sit your old self down, man. You need to sit your old self down, man. Talking about how Monica's your friend and how you're back no matter what. Oh, so your friend can't lie. Friends can't lie about this type of stuff. Nigga, there's all kind of stories of women lying about being raped. And women can and do lie about rape. I stated it already. In my comment section, in that video, and on Twitter. What, women can't lie about being raped? And you got Chris Sabat talking big game over here. Man, sit down, man. My apology will only go through if these allegations are true. But so far, there's been nothing proving it. But other than that, man, the big YouTubers I mentioned, man, there's been a lot of stuff that happened in the last few days, right? Apparently, it was revealed that there was this whole secret group on Facebook conspiring to take Vic down. They would take fans' pictures of. They would take these fans' pictures that they took with Vic. Fans who had pictures of them taken with Vic, this group would take, and they would Photoshop them, and they would make up all these stories of Vic harassing them and photoshopping pictures to make it like Vic is groping him and all this. And apparently there's this account on Twitter that are taking these stories and running with it. These fake stories of Vic being this whole sexual assaulter or whatever. There's this account on Twitter that's taking these stories and running with it, even though legit fans are saying that, hey, these stories aren't true. This never happened. This account is like running with it, and apparently I heard that there's this website that's running with these false stories too. You could watch Hero Hayes videos and Yellow Flash's videos. If I didn't mention them before, I mention them now, cause they're covering this stuff. They cover this stuff in a couple of their videos. They cover this stuff in a couple of their videos, so you guys can check them out. You could get the full story about this group, conspiring against a Vic and talking about how he hates Jews and all this when he does not, by the way. And you can get all the details on this fake group, on this group that was conspiring to take down Vic. You could watch all these YouTubers videos on it, and it's crazy. It's crazy, man. So that right there, that alone with that fake group exposed, I don't know why I keep saying fake group. With that group exposed, that alone, just the way it's like falsifies everything. All of these allegations that was thrown against Vic, all that was proven to not be legit. The only real thing that's up in the air right now is the whole situation with Monica. The voice of Bulma. But yeah, man, that's basically it. I realized that was something I didn't touch on a while back. There was this whole thing of Vic being homophobic or whatever, because homophobic or what or whatever, because apparently he didn't want to sign some gay Dragon Ball fan art, or some gay fan art in general or whatever. Yeah, so people started calling him a homophobic or something like that. Nigga, I wouldn't want to sign no gay fan art either. Vic even commented on that, and he was all like, he said it in the most respectful way manner that he did not want to sign anything that was canon, and he didn't want to sign anything that wasn't canon, and the characters that were depicted in that gay art, they weren't even gay, so he didn't want to sign it. And to be honest, I wouldn't sign it either. But apparently that was enough to label Vic as homophobic, even though he was defending gays against this little Christian couple who were bashing him and talking about how they were gonna go to hell and all this. And Vic himself is Christian, alright? But yeah, that was absolutely ridiculous. Now, let me see. Is there anything else I want to touch on? Pretty sure I covered everything. Oh yeah, Vic did send out a series of tweets. He was basically telling fans, all the people who were in support of him, to stop attacking voice actors, and that he does not support violence, so everyone just needs to calm down. And then he sent out a tweet saying, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, saying that just remember there's two sides to every story. And then this stupid chick on Twitter, Morse Girl, tried to jump down Vic's neck, talking about how he was better off not saying that because now he's making himself look shady or whatever. You could go check out this chick's tweets, man. I actually want to slap her, but she's just one of the many people that's Mars Girl. She's one of the many people that's just trying to make Vic look worse, right? But yeah, man. But it's like I said, man. My heart goes out to anyone who's a victim of rape, you know. And if Vic turns out to be guilty, then I apologize. I apologize to Monica, and I apologize for not being sympathetic towards this whole situation. But there's no legit proof. As of right now, there's none. Let me see. Is there anything else I want to touch on? Oh yeah, for Neverworld. I like for Neverworld, right? But he posted this stupid video a few days back talking about how he was gonna try to remain unbiased in this whole situation between Vic and Monica, right? He was gonna try to remain unbiased. But then he completely flip flops and starts fanboying over Monica, talking about how I believe you and you're so brave for coming out and telling your story. You're so brave for speaking out against Vic and telling your story, and how I believe you, Monica. You don't owe us fans anything. You don't gotta provide proof if you don't want to. I'm like, bruh, how are you gonna come out and say somebody sexually assaulted you and not provide a single ounce of proof? How do you want to say that and not provide a single droplet of proof? Nigga, a statement with no base is faulty. It's a lie. Nigga, you can't just say something and not have anything to back it up with. If that was the case, I could say, whoa, Vic assaulted me. Vic put his tongue... I can't even say it seriously. Vic put his tongue in my ear. Like, nigga, and I never even met the dude. I never met any voice actor before. But if you don't gotta provide proof, nigga, I could say that. And we good. We Gucci. Let's take Vic down. What kind of nonsense is that? For Neverworld, that was such a retarded thing to say. It made me want to slap the dude myself. It was such a retarded thing. And this dude was just fanboying over Monica the whole time. But yeah, man. For Neverworld, straight up tripping. You need proof. Otherwise, it's just a baseless claim. But you know the thing is? Even if Vic is proven to be innocent, my man already took too many hits. Alright? He got fired from Rooster Teeth. He got fired from Funimation. He's losing work. Alright? His reputation has already taken a considerable hit. And it's only getting worse as time goes on. So even if he's proven to be innocent, it's already too late. Because people here are already going to be looking at him as a rapist. As a child molester or something like that. And it's all because of these idiot voice actors throwing shade. It's all because of Monica making stuff up. It's because of all these stupid idiots on Facebook trying to take this man down just because they don't got nothing better to do. It's just crazy out here, man. And after with all this, people still don't believe that women can't lie, can't make up stories about being raped and sexually assaulted. Not only has it just happened with celebrities, but with regular people too. The regular dudes get lied on. They have these stories made up about them raping some girl, and they get locked up for years on end, sometimes for life, and they don't get out, and their lives are ruined. It happens all the time. Girls do lie about this stuff, but nobody wants to believe that as facts. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I gotta say. But y'all probably wondering. I know I said I'm talking about Twitter a lot. Let me say, I don't like Twitter. I had a Twitter in the past. I had a Twitter in the past where I talked about wrestling and TV shows and stuff like that, but I deleted it because I got tired of Twitter. You know, it was just a bunch of stupid stuff. I will say some stupid stuff on Twitter. I got tired of it, deleted it. I don't even know why I had a Twitter in the first place because I never really liked it. But over the years, I really started to hate Twitter, and I never wanted to have another Twitter again because of all of the stupid stuff and pointless drama and all of the idiotic stuff people would say on the site, right? But I made a Twitter like 2 days ago simply for backing Vic, for standing up for Vic. And I don't regret that decision at all because I will keep standing up for Vic until this whole thing is done with. Whether he's proven to be innocent or guilty, I don't regret my decision and making a Twitter for this event, for what's going down right now. And even if it is proven to be guilty, I still wouldn't regret my decision for making this Twitter. Because during this point in time, I believe I was protecting an innocent man, defending an innocent man, right? But, for y'all wondering about my Twitter, if y'all, look, I stated right off the gate that I only made the Twitter for the sole purpose of standing up for Vic. And I said right out the gate that I wasn't going to be all that active because I hate Twitter and I still hate Twitter. And this whole situation with Vic is making me hate Twitter more. But if y'all want to follow me, my Twitter name is Dragon Slayer _ KB. That's my Twitter name, right? But I can't promise you I'm going to be all that active on there, to be honest. Like, even though I deleted my original Twitter a while back, like in 2016, but you can still see, like, if you were to search up heroic teen, you can still see tweets people sent out at that account, which is weird. It's like a ghost account, but yeah, man. If y'all want to follow me on this Twitter, man, on my Twitter that I got now, it's Dragon Slayer _ KB. But oh yeah, one more thing before I go. I heard that Twitter, the people running Twitter, were going around deleting tweets that were in support of Vic. This nonsense has no end, bruh. No end in sight, seemingly. This nonsense has no end in sight, seemingly. People in charge of Twitter are going around deleting accounts that are in support of Vic. If something happens to my account, know that I did not delete it. If I was to delete my account, I will let y'all know. But as of right now, if something was to happen to my account, know that I didn't delete it. If it just ends up gone one day, it's probably because the people in charge of Twitter took it down. Because I'm trying to defend a man who I believe is innocent. So, just a heads up. But anyway, I covered everything as of late. I'm not going to do another video on this topic until this whole situation reaches a definite conclusion. I'm going to go back to my regular thing. Being goofy, making stupid videos, trying to make people laugh, doing reviews on Eden Zero. I'm going back to my regular thing. Until this situation reaches a definite conclusion, I'm not talking about it again. I'm going to go back and start doing me. Alright? So until next time, peace out, my Wolfpack. Your Alpha has spoken.